Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Eau de Treasure. I'm Steven. In this video, I'm straying a tiny bit from what I usually cover. This isn't a discontinued, vintage, rare fragrance. You might consider it interesting. Maybe it is a vintage fragrance because this debuted in 1987. This is Lomani pour Homme. I brought this back from my trip to USA. I brought this back to Japan where I live. They do sell this online in Japan. This one is basically sold everywhere in the world. Anytime I'm shopping online for fragrances and I happen to look in other countries, I was shopping online on some Indian websites recently, and they all have Lomani and the other Lomani fragrances from this company. So I'm going to just talk about Lomani pour Homme in this video. I'm not going to talk that long. There's not really that much to say about this one except that it's a good one. The reason why I think it's a good one is because, number one, the price, you can't beat it. This is a $10 or $11 fragrance. And for the younger guys out there that like fragrances, I'm talking the teenagers and 20s, this would be a good one if you wanted to just very cheaply experiment and see what it's like to smell a classic aromatic fougere at a budget price. The other one that I like that's really cheap is called Homme. And if I had Homme, I would do a video about that. I just don't have that right now. And I think most guys watching my channel are probably in their 30s and 40s and 50s and so on. They know what this is and they appreciate this too. Of course, this is not the highest quality. You know, this is pretty cheap. The cap is just a really cheap, cheesy plastic cap. I mean, the quality of this bottle and cap is like something that you would find at the dollar shop. It probably costs 25 cents or 50 cents to produce this thing. But the fragrance is pretty nice for the price. Let me give myself a spray on my hand right here. I've been wearing this around the past week, and I just realized that this is pretty decent. If you spend a little bit more money, you're going to get something better. This smells a lot like drakkar noir, which is around $25 to $30 if you want to get that one. But this does smell like some other fragrances that are quite expensive, like Gucci Nobile or Gucci Noble. That one's in the hundreds of dollars. You can't get that anymore. And just think of this as like a cheaper version of that. Some other smell-alikes I'm seeing on Fragrantica are Caesar's Man. And that's another one I want to get my hands on. I've heard about that one, and I haven't been able to get that here in Japan, but I'm curious to see what that one smells like. Probably smells a lot like this one. I bought the set here that comes with the Lomani pour Homme deodorant spray, which is pretty nice. It smells just like this, but yeah, it's a body spray. And I think I forgot that I bought this because I bought another one. It was really cheap. So I'm guessing this was like, I found it at a discount. Maybe it was like $8 or $9. And then this one, I think I paid $12 or $13 for this. I'll probably just keep and use these. And then this one I'll just sell here in Japan and just get whatever. Maybe I can get 15 bucks for it. Let's take a look at the box. New design. Ooh, they're making it nicer now. New and improved Lomani pour Homme box design. Made in France. Parlor Paris is the company. This is interesting, a picture of the bottle on the back of the box. You usually don't see that. Original product. Beware of counterfeit. Wow, can you imagine, guys? People out there, companies spending the money to counterfeit a $10 fragrance. What would they sell it for? $9? Going to read you off the notes to Lomani pour Homme. The top notes are lavender, lemon, bergamot, and rosemary. The middle notes are geranium, cloves, and camphor. In the base notes, you have moss, patchouli, and coumarin. And it's not oak moss, it just says moss. Now that's just according to Fragrantica. This really is your textbook barbershop type aromatic fougere. Looking at some of the comments, people say that this is very similar to drakkar noir. It's just a little bit brighter than drakkar noir. Some people say that this is a cheap stuff. You might as well spend some more money and get the better stuff like drakkar noir. Some people say it projects well and they get good performance from it. Other people say that it doesn't last more than an hour on their skin. So results may vary with this one, of course, but you're paying $10 or $11 for it. And I don't think this is too strong. I don't think this is something that would put people off unless you overspray it too much. So it's a very masculine scent. I think ladies would like this on a man. This company, Lomani, does have a lot of other popular fragrances, and one of them is called Spirit Millionaire. And if you guys didn't know about Spirit Millionaire, that is a clone of Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. And it's actually not that half bad. I do think the best clone is Halloween Man. And Cuba Royal is another fantastic cheap clone of Paco Rabanne's 1 million. That's the same price as this, about 10 bucks. So if you're a younger guy out there that wants to see what it's like to get one of those barbershop type classic fragrances from the 80s, and this is from 1987, I don't know how different the formulations are, but if you're looking to just spend a couple bucks and see what it's like, it's hard to do better than Lomani for under 20 bucks. So I hope you liked the video, guys. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please hit the like button down below, and please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I usually cover discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrances. Maybe someday I'll find a bottle of Lomani that is actually from 1987, 1988. That is what the channel's really about, but I couldn't help but tell you about Lomani since it's sitting here on my kitchen table and I'm enjoying it right now. Leave me a comment down below, guys. What do you think of Lomani pour Homme? Is this a staple for you? Catch you in the next video. Take care.